want to share a couple of things, and then we're going to get into our co-creation. Okay? All right. So gratitude on replay is our experience today. We're going to experience the vibration of gratitude. Gratitude is one of those tracks that you want to keep on replay. Just keep playing it over and over and over and over again. Because that's how we stay in the flow of gratitude. Yes? It's a vibration of abundance that we get to align with. And we get to make a conscious choice about that. I was just sharing with, I think it was Aria, the other day. She didn't get a grade on one of her tests that she was expecting. She got an 87, y'all. And she felt like she should have gotten a 98, right? I said, well, how can you shift this from focusing on feeling disappointed? How can you see this differently? And I asked her, did you do the best that you could do? And she said yes. So let's be grateful for doing the best that we can do. And she got it. She got it. Doesn't mean that she's not going to call me up again when she gets a 99 and say, I could have gotten 100. And that's what we do. Don't we do that?
Yes.
We do the best that we can do, and then we say, but I could have, should have, would have done something else. So we can shift into the gratitude of the situation. I love Ernest Holmes' quotes, praying without ceasing in the Science of Mind text. And he says, praying without ceasing means to be always on the affirmative side of life. To always be on the affirmative side of life is a prayer. It's a prayer that we get to pray without ceasing. And when we pray that prayer, we're in alignment, in tune with that heartbeat of the Spirit that we talked about last week. Because our theme for November is heartbeat, the rhythm of giving and growing. So we're going to experience an attitude, having an attitude of gratitude about something or someone or some situation that pisses us off. We're going to go there today. Ernest writes in The Science of Mind, an attitude of gratitude is most beneficial and reveals the realization that we are now in heaven. An attitude of gratitude is most beneficial and reveals the realization that we are in heaven now. Who knows that you're in heaven now? Yeah. Yeah. So I handed out what do I want to call this? A word for us to read together today. And I'm going to put it up on the screen as well for the folks who are on Zoom and on Facebook, so that you can have it as well. And this comes from the 365 Science of Mind book by Ernest Holmes. And it's the day November 1st. So if you have 365 Science of Mind, you can refer to it later as well, November 1st. So everyone here has it, and everyone on Zoom can see it on the screen. So I'm going to ask for 2 volunteers to read for us the opening Bible verse in the first paragraph, and for a second person to read the second paragraph and the closing quote. Chris?
The attitudes of praise and thanksgiving are salutary. They not only lighten the consciousness, lifting it out of sadness and depression, they elevate consciousness to a point of acceptance. Praise and thanksgiving are really attitudes of recognition. They are affirmations of the divine presence, the divine abundance, and the divine givingness. It is only when we live affirmatively that we are happy. It is only when we recognize that the universe is built on affirmation that we can become happy.
Today, through praise and thanksgiving, I recognize the divine presence in everything. In the midst of darkness, I will sing a song to the dawn, for I know that the eternal light dissipates all darkness. Today I will recognize the beautiful and perfect in everything. I will call it forth and praise with praise and thanksgiving, blessing the spiritual reality back of all things. And from the Signs of Mind, page 497. Gratitude is one of the chief graces of human existence and is crowned in heaven with a consciousness of unity.
Thank you. So now I just want to give you a moment to read it silently to yourself, to really take in the words that Ernest Holmes is gifting to us. So you have it on the screen if you're on Zoom and Facebook, and everyone has a copy here. So we'll just take a moment to read it. I just want to point out, praise and thanksgiving are really attitudes of recognition. They are affirmations of the divine presence, the divine abundance, and the divine givingness. So we are recognizing gratitude by affirming it. Yes? Today, through praise and thanksgiving, I recognize the divine presence in everything. And that's what we will experience today. And lastly, I will call it forth with praise and thanksgiving, blessing spiritual reality back of all things. So we will call it forth today. So Ernest has given us a nice little recipe for being in alignment with gratitude. So everyone has something to write with and something to write on? Okay. So you could just put that to the side for right now. If anyone needs a pen, here's one. So first, let's just get comfortable. You can put your paper to the side, your pen to the side. I'll let you know if you need it. Let's just take a breath. And let's settle ourselves inward. Let's call ourselves in. And And we just relax. We center ourselves within ourselves, knowing that we have all the inner resources within us. And so that is where we go within. And we breathe. I want you to think about a time now. Think about something that you're struggling with or resistant to. Something you're struggling with or resistant to accepting in your life. Just bring that to mind. Anything that you're struggling with or resistant to. And that could be anything, anyone. And now just put your hand on your heart and just feel your heartbeat. So you're holding what you are resistant to and struggling with in your mind, and you're holding gratitude in your heart. And so there is a power when we connect our mind with our heart and create a heart mind. And this heart mind that we are tapping into, that we are aligning with, is the very heartbeat of gratitude. And so whatever that situation is that you have been struggling with or resistant to, see it now through the eyes of your heartbeat, through the eyes of gratitude. And take a breath. Just settle into that heart space that's within you. And feel the rhythm of gratitude. And so we're just going to be in this space for a moment, in the silence, feeling our heartbeat, seeing the situation through the eyes of gratitude. This is the opportunity that we are saying yes to shift our perspective with what we've been struggling with or resistant to by aligning with a higher perspective of gratitude. And so now take the paper and pen and write down what you are grateful for now as it relates to what you are struggling with and what you are resisting. What are you grateful for now? I am grateful for, if you need a prompt, I am grateful for how you're doing on Zoom. Keep it short and to the point, something you can remember. We got it? Are they with me on Zoom, sure?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. So what we're going to do now is co-create one aspect of a spiritual mind treatment. So we know in spiritual mind treatment, affirmative prayer, there are 5 steps, right? There is recognition, unification, realization, thanksgiving, and release. So we're going to focus on thanksgiving. And Jan loves to quote Meister Eckhart, right? I wrote the quote down so I wouldn't forget. If the only prayer you said was thank you, that would be enough. If the only prayer we said was thank you, that would be enough. So we are affirming gratitude. So, are you ready? So we're going to go around and you're going to share your affirmation that you just created. And then I will unmute folks on Zoom. Or Cheryl, you can unmute folks. Just call their name and ask them to unmute, and we'll do the folks on Zoom. So this is our community affirmative prayer of gratitude on replay. Go with me? All right. So I'll start, and then I'll go to Joan, Cheryl, and then we'll come around to Eileen, and we'll go from there. So I'll share the one that I shared about my mother. I am grateful for a new beginning with my mother.
Okay, and excuse me, my partner is having difficulty with dementia, and I am grateful for together we are not giving up.
Sure.
I'm grateful for the ability to support my sister in driving.
I am grateful for always having more than enough to meet my needs.
I am grateful for choices I've made.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for having assistance with my daughter.
Beautiful.
I am grateful for being freed from the past.
I am grateful that even when I disagree with others, I can talk to them, enjoy the differences, and share understandings.
Beautiful.
I am grateful for my having 4 working senses. They support my life. The absence of sound makes my life difficult but not impossible.
All right now. All right. So let's go on Zoom.
Okay, so just call someone.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see, Sue.
I am grateful that we are married to someone who loves me. Okay.
Go ahead.
Did you guys hear me?
Say it one more time, Sue.
I am grateful that I am married to someone who loves me.
I am grateful I am grateful to be married to someone who loves me.
Okay, so how about, say cool?
I am grateful for my abundance. I am grateful for my abundance.
We heard that, Sekou.
We see
Sure.
B.
I am grateful that I have been chosen to be on this journey with Sekou.
Beautiful.
Julianne? Julianne, do you want to share?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I couldn't unmute. Sorry. I'm grateful that God continues to sustain me and comfort me.
Beautiful.
Donna? Donna Marie.
Hi, everybody. I am grateful for progress and not perfection in taking the self-mastery immersions of the True Self class.
Beautiful.
Carl Andrew. Carl, do you want to share? Okay, we'll go to Kristen.
Hey, everybody. I am grateful for my mind, for my consciousness, my heart, my body, my God self in this time and space, and all that travel with me.
Beautiful.
And so it is.
Is that everyone? All right, so let's say together, and so it is.
And so it is.
So it is. So you can use what you created today and make it a companion for yourself as you continue to evolve through whatever the situation is that you wrote about. Okay? So that could look like practicing affirming every day what you just shared and knowing that that is enough. That is enough. Gratitude, thanksgiving is enough. Amen.
And amen, God.
Amen. So I'm going to shift this to Rev Joan, who has gifted us with a labyrinth. So we thought about how we can include everyone, those of you who are on Zoom, in a labyrinth experience. So we're going to do this together, and then those of us who are here at Stony Point Center are going to have the experience on the actual labyrinth outside. Okay? But we didn't want you to miss out. So this is the heart of labyrinth. So thank you, Rev Jones, for taking care of this and offering this to everyone.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. My pleasure. I don't know if y'all can see, but, oh, you can see it up on the screen? Okay. That's a heart-shaped labyrinth. Both of us knows the circle, the little zigzag lines and whatnot, and puzzles, but Rockland is based on the heart. And that's where we're going today, into our own heart. For those of you who don't know too much about a labyrinth, it's been around for years and everywhere. So no matter where you are right now, if you use that Google search, you will find a labyrinth near you. So even though you're not walking out with us, you can walk this path with us in your mind. So, labyrinth is remembering and love, and it is also a walk to ground you within yourself and to answer something that you're holding on to, something that you want to know about. Don't expect instant gratification, because it may not happen like that. Expect instant gratification, because it may happen like that also. So, for today, you're coming into the present moment. Oh, wait. You see, y'all are missing out. Because for those of us who's here, everyone have received the information about a heart labyrinth and also a pen and the heart. Not only today can you do this, you can follow the labyrinth with your marker. This is a little cone, and it has an eraser. So that tomorrow, when you're stuck, you can follow the marker on your zapper. Okay? So, you're welcome. So the heart labyrinth. The heart labyrinth is a modern creation utilizing one of life's most endearing symbols, the beating of heart. There's a happy bounce to the upper arches of the heart. It is a light feeling that lifts you up, if even grandmas will find it. So you may bounce from side to side when tracing it before you thread the zigzag bounce and the zigzag that leads to the center. I am going to just say the 3 parts. Well, 4, but it only means 3. Set an intention. I'm walking today just to relax. I'm walking to help figure myself out. Walk into the labyrinth. This is the time to quiet your mind, let go of details and distractions. Open your heart to feel whatever it might feel. Be aware of your breathing. Relax and find your natural pace. This is something that you just take your time for. As you walk, allow yourself to concentrate on just taking one step at a time. Stay present in the moment, freeing up your mind. Reflect if you wish, something we just did today. And be mindful, especially for those of us who hear, that if someone wants to go past, just step aside and let them continue their walk. You don't have to rush in front of them to get out of their way. If you're using the labyrinth to problem solve, you might find asking yourself at each turn, what is my next step? Or else do I need to reconsider something else? Or what do I need to do right now? This is all helpful in your process of walking. Once you get to the middle, you can continue to stand, you can sit in the center. When you reach the center, sit or stand there for as long as you like. This is a place of reflection, meditation, and prayer. Receive what is there for you to receive. Then when you're finished and you're starting to return, you may walk back out the way you came, or you can quietly walk off the labyrinth, careful not to cut others off. It's fun to sit back and walk back, because then you receive even more of why you went forward. Walking out of the labyrinth, when you're ready, follow the same path back out. And your experience can occur. You take back out into the world that which you received. Each labyrinth experience is different, and that's why you have where you can continue this walk. Whoops. Sometimes a labyrinth experience takes time to release its meaning Whatever occurs, listen to your heart and take the time you need. And for those of us who's going out, I have a couple of guidelines. And also, while you're looking at that, maybe just follow it through your mind. Follow the natural pace. Feel free to move around others and let others move around you. And it's easy to do that while we're turning the corners. The path is a two-way street. So as you're going in and someone ahead of you have finished and coming back, just recognize the passing. And do it feel natural when you meet. You can nod, you can smile, you can just stay focused at what you are doing. And just be quiet and gaze and love and listen to your heart, your heartbeat, elaborate. And just come out. If you want, you can come back. Are we going to come back in here? Yeah. And if you feel like sharing something that you felt, it's fine. If not, that's fine also. So are we ready, gang?
No.
No?
We're gonna do one thing before that.
Oh.
We're gonna do the heart labyrinth.
Okay.
So let's do that together. So what we're gonna use is, everyone here has a pen, right?
Yeah. No, underneath, you don't have to.
For those of you who are on Zoom, you have the heart labyrinth on your screen. So what I'm going to invite you to do is just to use your finger and just guide your finger through the labyrinth. And we're going to do this together as a community. So, and we have the pen, so we can trace it. We can trace it here. Is everyone good? Okay. So those of you on Zoom, those of us here, those of us on Facebook, let's just take a breath. Whatever tool you're using is fine. I'm going to use my finger. And let's think about what we have affirmed today. The gratitude on replay. And let that guide us through this labyrinth, this heart labyrinth. The heartbeat, the rhythm of giving and growing. So we're going to do this in the silence. And remember to breathe. is no separation, only harmony, only flow, only God in motion. From this realization, I speak my word in absolute confidence and clarity. I am rhythm with the heartbeat of gratitude. I let gratitude play on repeat in my consciousness until it becomes my atmosphere, my melody, my way of being. Every situation in my life, whether challenge or celebration, becomes a new verse in the sacred song of thanks. I no longer resist it, I bless what is. I look at every experience through the eyes of appreciation, knowing that all of it is working together for the highest good of all concerned. Gratitude tunes me to the frequency of abundance. It aligns my heart with divine circulation, where giving and receiving are one endless beat of love. I give thanks, oh how I give thanks for the visible and invisible blessings, for the blessings disguised at detours, for the strength that arises in me, for the community that surrounds me, for the joy that keeps me remixing itself in every new day. I give thanks. I give thanks for the law of circulation, the divine dance of life that flows through me as generosity, as grace, as goodness on the move. I am grateful for all the reframing, all the sharing of gratitude from everyone today, our community of love. I am grateful for the knowing that Spirit's rhythm is never offbeat. It is always in perfect time. And so I release this word into the law and love, knowing it plays back in divine perfection. Gratitude is the eternal echo of love, expressing as my life and the life of everyone here. I let it be, I let it flow, I let it grow. And knowing that it is done, we say together, and so it is. Amen. So Eileen is going to bless us with our closing song.